So the squad's been roasting me about being too lazy to go hunt down the 8th rank currents, so I decided, sure, why not? Let me do it. Let me get the compass, which if you lost, by the way, just go over to duty, go over to collection, and it should be right here for you to drop down to your hotbar. Okay, cool, let's get it started. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know how to read. Alright, so, Lot, you come here often?
Oh yeah, have you seen this Dark Knight web?
Gamrison probably won't understand this, but I'm proud of myself because the last time I was on Final Fantasy, I was sleep deprived, and I did the Kugane jump puzzle for the first time.
Yo, I've actually heard of that.
Yeah, I was pretty hyped.
Yo, well, I'm just thinking like everybody's like calling me lazy because they've just gone up and down all these locations, like just, you know, all nook and cranny. No, it's because the compass will tell you exactly where to go.
Let's go.
And the other Aether currents are missions, so
Yeah.
because they're blue.
This is apparently one of them, which is why I'd forgotten why I had it. And now I remember, I'm like, oh, right, Aether Currents. Apparently this is like how to get one in Karthus.
This one's an easy dungeon. Yeah, that's
Really?
yep.
Neat.
This is an easy dungeon.
But you say that about like every dungeon.
Not all dungeons. If you hear me say "fuck" when the dungeon starts, you know it's not an easy dungeon.
Like when we did the Alexander raid and that one dude with the chemicals showed up.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I already know what's gonna happen to you.
Okay. Why are we chilling over here? Oh, nice.
That rescue did shit.
Oh, that was another Makote. Lot, it was your sister. Probably, I don't know. Aren't they all related? Ooh, lemonade. I would like a lemonade. Not Lot. This is Cloat. Oh, so Seal. So the joke about Cloat, which is kind of funny, is, dang. Hold on. Excuse me?
But excuse me, what?
Alright, Lot, that's cheating. You know what's funny? I didn't notice for a long time. When you watch a Makote jump, they jump like a cat.
Yep.
They even got the hand, like with their hands forward, and I never noticed that for the longest time. I thought everyone jumped like the same, except of course Lalafels because they're so small. Yeah.
Hurting men are just always stanced up for some fucking reason.
Yeah,
Like
they
look
do
at,
this stuff.
Sable.
They're actually just cats that somehow became human. I'm convinced. I don't know the actual lore, but that's my new convinced part. Is that's just it. They got a real good hit of a certain breed of catnip, and then boom, human, but also still cat. All right, Lot, you're the embodiment of chaos, at least sometimes. If you were playing Battle Disc against someone who is really skilled, how would you invoke chaos? Because I kind of trust what Seal's been saying. Throw stuff. I'll give it a shot. Thanks, fam. Well, remember, Suko keeps saying go easy on them, but...
No, they're fucking lying to you.
I know, they've got to be. It does. So I have a theory about that too, Lot. And it's that, like, when you're a kid, right? Like, when you're, like, 5, years feel very long because you've lived so few of them. And then as you get older, because you've lived years, you know, more often, they kind of feel like they just go by. Like, as a kid, if you're, like, counting the days to Christmas, starting at November, you're like, man, that's 55 days away. But when you're an adult, it's like, oh man, it was just summer, wasn't it? And now we're on December. All right. Even when you're 10, right? Like a year is a whole 10% of your life. By the time you're like, say, 30, a year is only like a 30th. So it just feels smaller.
My guild does old trials sync, no echo, minimum eye level.
Ooh.
Minimum eye level. Fuck.
Also, I didn't forget this time of my job quest.
You didn't forget your job quest?
So we went through heaven. So for context, when we went to the Crystal Towers, it has item levels, right? Like, you know, you have item level in the game. I didn't know jewelry counted towards that until that point. So we went to do it and we queued up and we couldn't do it because I didn't meet the item requirements, and that's because all my jewelry was still like level 1 stuff.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, dude.
It gets better.
So funny.
It gets better. So because of the Crystal Tower raids and how cluttered my HUD was, I moved stuff around so I could see better. I accidentally moved the party thing above where job quest would show under the main scenario quest thing. So I went through all of Heaven's Ward without doing any of my job quest stuff. Well, I should say main Heaven's Ward. Once I get to post Heaven's Ward, like doing the Alexander raids, then like people are like, so why don't you have this ability? Why can't you do this? It's like, what do you mean? And they're like, oh my god, you have job quest post level 50, my dude. And so yeah, and post Heaven's Ward is when I finally learned about like a whole extra 4 abilities I could have been using that I just didn't have.
Probably very useful ones too, huh?
They were so useful. There's one that lets me refresh the poison on the venomous bite and the wind bite. There's one that just has a potency straight up of like 320.
Yeah, they put the good quests and or they put the good abilities in job quests.
Yeah, and I just basically played through all of Heaven's Ward with 2 hotbars because that's all the abilities I had. So
we
Well, I
were
mean-
all in pain when we learned.
I mean,
Especially the mentors.
through Heaven's Word, it's about 2 hot. It's a little over 2 hotbars, I guess.
yeah, but I mean, like I should have been on 3 because there's a whole 4 abilities extra I should have had by the time I was doing like the final fight against like Needhog and stuff.
I
By
use
Endwalker, I have 4
4.
hotbars.
Yeah, so I have 4, and I'm not even at Endwalker.
I feel like
But-
I'm gonna have 5 on Dawn Trail.
My Sage is maxed out, to be fair.